welcome. Hello. Hello, my little bonbons. It's nice to see you again. I'm so happy. Wait a minute. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm just I'm just checking is everything alright with my stream. And the only one thing that I can do this with is my phone. Sorry for the noise. But I hope that my microphone now works better and it won't like disappear in the middle of the stream, or otherwise it would be really sad. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, everything should be working right. Let's see. Now we just need to boot the Higurashi. Sorry. I hope that you've been feeling alright lately, because I am like becoming better. My sickness is going away. So yeah. Everything is going fine, I guess. I just need to skip the opening because I don't want to get this copyright strike again. Oh no. By the way, if you want to donate, you can do this in the link in the description. Ooh. Alright, we shall continue our stuff. Okay. I'm freaking ready for this. It's difficult being a teacher for all these different grades in one classroom. She has to teach something different to each one. But naturally, she ends up spending all her time with the younger kids. Ren and Mion, being the highest grade in the class, end up mostly doing self-study. They even end up helping each teach. Sorry, just a little tongue twister, I guess. Okay. I'm sorry, I just need to write something very quick. They even I'm just sorry. I'm just really sorry. I need to. They even end up helping teach the younger kids, so it seems like they can never get their own studies. They're actually way behind where my studies have progressed to. As a result, I'm pretty much taking over for teaching, helping Ren and me on with their studies. I hope that was okay for the sound. was okay. Lorena took a breather after finishing highlighting an important section.
教える端から自信がなくなるよ。自分の理解の浅さがわかるな。
人に教えるには3倍理解してなければならないって言うしね。ケイちゃんもうちらに教えながら同時に復習もできてるわけなんだよ。
In contrast, this person over here is quite laissez-faire about things. For one, isn't she supposed to be in a higher grade than me?
ミオンさ、一言じゃないぞ。真剣にやんないとまずいぜ。こんなレベルじゃ。
別に進学校を目指すわけでもないし、受験に必要なそこそこができてりゃ十分十分。
Her staunch defiance was really something else. This was a different type of relax than somebody who already knew what was going to be an entrance exam.
みーちゃん、ケイチくんが頑張って教えてくれるんだからさ、私たちも頑張ろうよ。
レナは素直ないい子だな。先生がきっといい学校に進学させてやるからな。
ありがとう。
This looks so cute. I don't even know. It looks so cute. I know that the canon is kind of canon is Mion and Keiichi, but still I enjoy Keiichi and Runner too because it's just a wholesome shit. I just enjoy it. Alright.
レナには特に教えてやるからな。二人きりでプライベートレッスンだぞ。
Oh no! Oh no, Keiichi, no! Please don't do this!
プライベートレッスン。
A puff of smoke shifted like a halo, popped out of Rena's head. Exactly what kind of private lesson is she fantasizing about that's making her turn so red? I'd like to hear the play-by-play of that next time. While Mion was flipping through her vocabulary flashcards, she threw out a casual question.
都会じゃさ、こんなに勉強しなきゃいけないわけ？
この程度はできないと進学できないね。
進学できないから勉強するわけ？
まあ、平たく言えばそうなるな。将来役に立たないのは承知で。
こっちじゃあさ、出席日数が足りてりゃみんな進学できるんだよ。
That will be good.
そうなのか？
Study equals for entrance exams. Having that basic of the universal listener return sent me into a state of shock. Okay, I'm sorry, I just need to, look for, I just need to look really fast at something and I will come back. Won't be that bad. Please just give me a break. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm finally free from that thingy that I needed to look for, so everything should be fine, I guess. Alright.
そうかもね。
Okay.
試験で振り落とさなきゃならないほど人もいないし。誰でも進学できるならさ、そんなにガリガリとやることもないんじゃない？
まあそうだけど、でも一般常識程度にはできた方が。
おじさんはそんな無駄な勉強に時間をかけるよりさ。
All right. Okay.
この思春期の貴重な時間をもっと有意義に過ごすために使うべきじゃないかなと考えるわけよ。
It was too profound of a statement to simply laugh off. But since it was me on, it probably didn't actually have that deep of a meaning. In the place of a chime, the sound of the principal waving a handbell drifted through the classroom.
ケイちゃん、おしまいおしまい。さあ、楽しいランチタイム。
In a complete 180 per unmotivated state, Mion gave the commands that signal the end of the morning period.
ケイチくん、お昼にしよう。
I might have been making a very troubled face. Ren smiled brightly at me.
よっしゃ、飯にするか。
There seemed to be different cliques even within the class. Most of them were divided by gender and age, but our group was different. Our ages were different, we had both boys and girls, but we weren't reserved around each other. This level of openness makes a transfer student like me pretty happy. Ren and Mion pushed their desks together so they were facing each other. At the same time, Sadako and Rika-chan were slowly lugging their desk over as well.
ケイチくん、早く早く。
Ren waved her chopsticks in an unrefined manner, trying to hurry me along. Unless everyone was together, it wouldn't even open their lunchboxes.
ケイチさんのお弁当はミミチク、日の丸弁当に決まってますわ。さあ、恥ずかしがらずにお見せなさいな。ほらほら。
Even though Sadako was hurt and insulted me, she still wouldn't open the lid to her lunchbox until I was there. I pulled out my lunchbox swiftly and dragged my chair over to join the circle.
お待たせ。
では、ミー委員長の号令でいただきますです。
At first, this was kinda embarrassing, but I got used to it pretty fast. Ah, by the way, did you know that, Rika's Seiyu was actually voicing Chichi in Genshin Impact. You didn't notice? Now you know it. At this point, I probably wouldn't even open my own lunchbox if someone else was too slow. Our ages and gender may have all been different, but we were all friends. The sound of our little five-part chorus echoed beautifully throughout this classroom. Really though, I've gotten pretty used to this group made up of all girls. Of course, there are other boys in the class, but they were a lot younger, so they were scared to approach me. Yeah, because you're looking like a gorilla, you know, Keiichi? You're looking like a big stupid gorilla. Well, that's to be expected. Younger boys just see older boys as scary. Ah, kawaii-yo! Kawaii-yo! Whoa! Oh, kawaii-yo! Compare that to girls, well, at least these girls aren't picky. We all put the same side dishes in the middle where everybody was free to pick at them. Oh, I thought girls would mind sharing a meal with the guys, so I was a bit flustered joining in. However, Mio noticed that and teased me quite a bit. As a fruit of my efforts, I can now reach over and take sides from anybody's lunch.
ケイチさんのお弁当は今日は大奮発ではございませんか。
あらあら、さとこさんのお弁当こそ大奮発ですこと。
Oh my god. This is so sweet. This is so sweet. I can't.
煮物がシックでいい感じですわ。
Buying into the fight that Satoko was starting, our chopsticks looked in the cross counter, stepping into each other's lunch.
ビミ
お、里芋がいい感じだぞ。煮物は冷めててもうまいよな。
After seeing my happy face, Rika-chan's expression broke into a little smile.
夕べの夕食の煮物少し取っておきましたですよ。
Isn't bento like always remains from the yesterday's dinner? But it's like this, because bento is like the remains of yesterday's dinner, isn't it right? Yeah, I guess it is right. Oh, let me do one other thing. Oh no! It's too much. Now it should be better. Oh no, I need to move. Come on. Yeah. Now should be good. Yeah. There we go. Come on. By the way, Satoko and Rika-chan's lunches are always the same. Since that Rika-chan makes it for both of them every day.
この煮物もリカちゃんが作ったのかい？こいつはお袋の味クラスだよな。
I was honestly impressed. The carrot rosettes weren't from a mold. They were done by hand with a knife. That's not easy to do.
リカちゃんって何気にそういうの得意なんだよな。
お裁縫とかお洗濯とかも上手なの。すごいよね。すっごいよね。リカはいろいろとすごいんですのよ。
I just enjoy her laugh so much.
お前が威張ることじゃねえ。
僕よりレナの方がお料理は上手です。そのね。
It's so sweet, actually. Why nobody just told me that I had these things on? This is so sweet. This is so sweet. I enjoy it so much. Alright, let's continue. It seemed that the topic of conversation switched to Rena when she wasn't expecting it, making her blush and trip over her words. Rena's lunch really was the star of the table. Not only did it look good, it tasted good. Everyone else pulled from Rena's lunch box constantly.
これ前に評判良かったからいっぱい作ってみたの。美味しいかな？
かなり合格点。あ、ミオ、お前取りすぎだよ。
Knocking me on chopsticks aside, I reached out trying to secure my own portion. Why wouldn't you eat potato? Potato. Sakura and Rika-chan reached toward the same time and struggle ensued. Everyone shoveled in mouthful after mouthful while praising it, and Rena's lunchbox was soon empty. It was kind of bad that no one thought to leave any for Rena. Rena seemed rather satisfied as she looked on.
いかがかしら。レナさんもとてもお上手ですことよ。ケイイチさんとは大違いですの。
だからお前が威張ることじゃねえだろ。
さとこだってケイちゃんと変わらないじゃんよ。あんたブロッコリーとカリフラワーの区別つくようになったわけ？
Stop pulling her about broccoli and cauliflower! Satoko's face went pale. Reading is difficult.
おいおい、ブロッコリーとカリフラワーの違いなら俺だってわかるぜ。
わかりますもの。わかるもん。
It's really hard to eat for her to lie.
ケイイチくん、どっちでも茹でてマヨネーズかけると美味しいじゃない？いじめちゃかわいそうだよ。みーちゃんも。
Rena hurriedly tried to follow up, but Mio laughed haughtily as she drew closer to Sadako.
まあまあ家庭科の授業ってことで。じゃあさとこ、これは
He only lifted out her chopstick, but then there was a peel of green stuff wrapped in bacon.
でもそれアスパラ。
Mio made her eye contact with me, and within 3 seconds, I had Rika-chan's mouth covered. Holding a piece of bacon-wrapped asparagus and giving her 2 choices. She's pretty terrible.
黄色がカリフラワー。
さあどっちだ？
多分黄色がブロッコリーで青がカリフラワー。でも緑はその
本当にどっちか分かってる？降参した方が良くない？
I can't. I'd expect no less from the class representative, the oldest. The way she drives people into a corner just shows how much experience she has. This is just a hunch, but being brought into the Sanasagi household must be quite the ordeal.
わかりますもの。わかるもん。
じゃあ答えなよ。
わかるもん。わかるもん。
She finally broke down and started crying. When she acts like this, she actually starts to seem her age. Enter entered the state of euphoria as Sadako brought her eyes out. I think I will just do it a bit less soundy. Okay. Rena was in a state of a bliss as she rubbed her cheek against Sadako's head and she smothered her. Really, a very content face. One that wouldn't care if the world ended right then. It was that kind of smile.
レナ、ミオンさんがいじめるんですの。かわいい。大丈夫だよ。 レナお姉ちゃんが悪い人たちはやっつけちゃうからね。
Oh no. Whoosh boom bam! It was like a flash of lightning.
今一体何が
Both of Rena's feet shot out a supersonic speak, starting Mion and me squarely in our faces. Again, I guess. Before we knew it, Mion and I were spread eagle on the floor, staring up at the ceiling with matching belts on our
ケイ
faces.
ちゃんは食らうの初めてだよね。
It's the first time. Okay.
今日のはまだ甘い方。
甘いってこれよりまだ上があるってのかよ。
With that, Mion and I both slumped our heads back to the floor in unison. From now on, I'll be careful within striking distance of Rena.
ほらさとこちゃん、やっつけちゃったよ。かわいい。お持ち帰りしたい。
Making sure Rena couldn't see, Sadako stuck her tongue out at us. Damn it all, using Rena like a puppet! Rika-chan messaged our bruises without saying a word. No matter what the day had held, the last school bell always came too soon. It came too soon. Our shadows stretched off into the distance.
ねえケイチくん、明日はさ、何か予定とかあるかな？かな？
It was such a direct question from Rena, I inadvertently blushed. If it was for a day, then wouldn't you do it more subtly? Rena saw me lost for words and realized that I misunderstood and turned red as well.
違うの。そういうのじゃなくて、
So apparently it wasn't that what she meant. But since it is always fun when Rena is in panic, I went along with it a little.
なんだそういうのじゃないのかよ。
Landed up, I slumped my shoulders, feigning rejection.
ケイチくん、なんでがっかりしてるんだろう、太郎。みーちゃん。
Just amazing. Unable to hold it any longer, Mio slapped on me on the back.
そっか、そういう攻め方はおじさん知らなかったわ。
何なの？
Mio was rolling on the floor, clutching her stomach while Rena flailed around, completely bewildered. I couldn't help but start laughing as well, feeling just a bit guilty and ruffling Rena's hair.
嘘ごめん冗談悪かったよ。
Journey is a good one.
冗談ってどこからだろう？どこからだろう？
途中から。
途中からってことはケイちゃん、最初の真っ赤になったのはあれ演技じゃないんだ。
それって。
It was only a momentary laugh, but there was no way Mio would let such a simple detail slip by her.
いやその
Saying anything more was also an idea. In my bewildered state, I slipped further in the unfavorable position. After that, Bjorn continued to tease me about it for a while.
で明日が暇だと何なんだよレナ。
何の話だっけ？
been so long that when I had forgotten, that's how long Mion had teased me.
ケイちゃんさ、まだこのひなみ沢一人じゃ回れないでしょ？
That was true. I had to say it, but you blindfolded me and spun me around 3 times like we were playing pin the tail on the donkey. I wouldn't be able to tail up from down here.
そうだな。町へ行くのと学校へ行く以外はまだ自信ないな。
そうそう、それでね、明日ね、みーちゃんとレナでお散歩しながらケイチくんにひなみ沢を案内してあげようよってことになって。
Being godsend friendly, I was happy about the offer.
もちろん行くでしょ？
暇ならな。
女の子が誘ってんじゃん。
暇ならな。
どうせ暇なんでしょ？
暇ならな。
I was being stubborn, so as not to give a clear yes or no. Even though I thought it was a godsend, I'm too much of a scram to say up so up front.
ケイチくん、暇じゃないのかな、この。
While Mione and I had our rather sour back and forth, Rene kicked over at me hesitantly. Figured I'd been a bit too rough on her, I just gave in.
すまん、許せ、ごめん。暇だ。
よかった。
The trepidation disappeared from Rena's face as it bloomed into a smile. So cute! Oh, cute! Oh, kawaii! お持ち帰りしたい。
おうおう。ミオンさんとレナさんじゃ随分と温度差がありますじゃん。
It seems Mion didn't care for how rude I was to her, compared to how quickly I agreed with Rena. But her being annoyed was very interesting. So I pushed Rena forward, speeding up our pace to leave Mion behind.
行こう、レナ。明日は二人っきりで出かけような。嫌味なミオンは置いてって。
ケイチくんがそれでいいなら。
Yeah, anime like left alone. Now I see. 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 See. Right?
案内しようって提案したのは私。しかとすんな、前原圭一。
二人きりでピクニック嬉しいな。弁当は持ってくか、レナ。
お弁当いるならレナ作っちゃおうかな。
レナもしかとすんな。二人がラブラブだって村中に回覧板を。
Well, that's a bit rough, buddy. That's a lot rough. Please explain.
じゃあレナ、今日は早く帰ってお弁当の準備するね。明日が楽しみ。じゃあね、ケイチくんにみーちゃん、さよなら。
I guess that was a RIP for the Mion. Rena bounded off like she was walking on the moon. Wait. As the dust settled, it was left with.
大丈夫か？
All that left was me standing next to Mion, sprawled out on the ground. There was a welcome in her face.
ミオンとレナの立ち位置、2メートルは離れてたはずだぞ。
あんたが来て以来、切れ味は増す一方、おじさん身が持たないわ。
Maybe it'd be easier but fully Jesus Christ, stop it. stop saying stuff that makes Rena want to hit you, or else it'll end up being beyond slapstick comedy hour. And it happened, the results might be fatal.
くじけるなよミオン。レナのジャブを見切れるのはお前。
私は膝じゃないかと思ってんだけどね。
Could it be that we were hanging around for the unrivaled martial arts master? Maybe someday we'll see her debut in an extreme contact sport.
レナには負けられないぞ。ミオンも鍛えてリベンジだ。
ケイちゃんがしてよ。おじさんは応援してる。
I reaffirm our determination to discover a way to counter Rena's infallible technique. Right, I guess it's one part of the chapter ended. Woo! Let's go! Welcome to Hinamizawa. Woohoo! Continue. I know we can watch old tips, but I don't really want to. I took a little too easy on the morning of my day off. I was totally late. To top it off, that pesky mom of mine pushing the return journey event on me just as I'm trying to leave the house. Today was the day Ren and Mion were going to show me around Hinamizawa. Ren and Mion were already waiting at the meeting place.
ケイちゃん遅いぞ。
悪い悪い。責めるのは夕べの面白かった特番に行ってくれ。
ほう。女の子との待ち合わせに遅刻して言い訳がそれってわけ？
みーちゃんだって今来たばかりなんだよ。
夕べの密着24時間面白かったし、ねえ。
She was just as guilty as me. Ren was carrying a pretty heavy-looking handbag. What is that? You answered my unspoken question with a wink. That's right, Ren really did make a picnic.
ケイちゃん、あの後レナ大張り切りだったらしいよ。
別に俺がけしかけたわけじゃないだろう。
そんな大変じゃなかったから気にしないでよ。ね。
夕べから今朝まであのテンションらしいよ。責任取れんの？
わかった。俺も男だ。責任は取る。
責任ってなんだろう。
As we both turned around slowly to look at Rena, our gazes drifted downwards to the massive handbag she was carrying. It didn't seem logically feasible that it would be entirely filled with lunchboxes. Except it was Rena we were talking about here.
2キロくらいかな。
レナね、荷物持つときよ5キロ。
それはオーバー。ケイチくん男の子だからきっといっぱい食べるだろうと思ってたくさんね。
Aw, well, that's sweet. That's really sweet of you, Rena. Aw.
もう行こう。よっこらよっこ。
Just from the way she was lifting it up, I couldn't believe the only things in there were lunchboxes.
訂正。俺も5キロ。
手伝いはするけど、全部食べるんだからね。レナを悲しませたら許さないよ。
The only thing I could do at that moment was exercise a bit to make myself hungrier. So I took the handbag, lol. Having finished with the pleasantries, we begin our leisurely stroll. Carefree walk bathed in the gentle morning sunlight. I couldn't have even imagined something so wholesome existed during my time in the city. But there were the boonies after all. These were the boonies after all. No slovenly desk jockeys trudging to work on the weekend out there here. It's really a nice place, peaceful and quiet. As pleasantly populated as the village was, you could still run into people just by walking around.
こんにちは。
こんにちは。あら、そちらは。確か、前原くんだったかしら。
I recognize this voice! I recognize this voice! Somebody who was watching anime should recognize this voice. It's Takana Miyoko. I mean Miyo. It's Takano Miyo. It's Takano Miyo. It's Takano. And welcome. Hello. Hello. My two companions exchanged a greeting with everybody we ran across. All this passerby even knew my name. We passed 3 people and where all 3 of them knew me, I started to feel a bit paranoid.
悲しいかな。ひなみ沢は人が少ないからね。
つまりなんだ、知らない顔が歩いてれば、それは自動的に新しく引っ越してきた前原さんってことになるわけか。
うん、そういうことになるね。
Genius. It was a process of elimination you can only pull off in a place like this, but it was quite effective. From now on, I'd better make sure to maintain a good reputation. The day I'm discovered accidentally gawking at the dirty magazine in a bookstore, I can expect the elevator just leaving me as a ledge by the next day. Misawa is not to be trifled with. That's not the end of this nightmare.
もちろんわかるよ。最初に会ったのが牧野林店の竹蔵おじさん。趣味は盆栽と尺八なんだよ。
次が乾物屋の次男の大輔くん。趣味は狙撃で、将来の夢は超永久スナイパーだとか。それで今の人は入江診療所の看護師の美代さん。
Takano-san! Welcome! I'm really happy to welcome you here on our thing, on our thing. Oh. I just don't know, I'm not like doing that much. I think that everyone just thinking that I'm not alive or something. So I should maybe move a bit? Maybe you will just think that I am alive? That I have a life? I guess so.
趣味は野鳥の観察と撮影だって。
Huh? They're the same as Tomitakis? Well, that's interesting.
違った全員の名前までわかるの、プロフィールまで。
Seymour surprised me on an event and exchanged looks and burst into laughter.
まあね。ここいらは都会みたいにご近所付き合いが希薄じゃないからね。
試しに聞いてみよう。今ここにいる俺は誰だ？
前原圭一くん。意地悪なこと言うけど、本当は優しいテレ屋さん。
転校してきてようやく3週間。趣味は昼寝。最近トランクス派に転向したよね。
Leon, what the, what?
もういいもういい。
What the hell?
トランクス。
それもいい。
What the hell? Apparently there's absolutely nothing you can keep hidden here. Namisawa was not a place to be thrilled with.
れじゃあさ、俺のための案内ってより俺のお披露目みたいだな。
そうだね。うちらさ、これだけ賑やかに練り歩いてたからね。みんな思うんじゃない？ケイちゃんもひなみ沢に馴染んでくれたんだって。
ひなみ沢は過疎だから、村中みんなが新しい仲間を歓迎してくれてるの。
I told them all in Higurashi and all with something to the effect of, "You are kidding me," but I held back. Had I ever greeted someone who just moved into the city like this before? Thinking about it, I made me believe that what they say wasn't a joke at all. We passed another person. Of course, we called out to or two again the same way.
あら、こんにちは。仲良しそうでいいわね。
藤島さんちのおばさんだよ。こんにちは。
あら、前原くん、両手に花でいいわね。どう？生活はもう慣れた？
Instead of regurgitating and a prepared response like I would have in the city, I responded with an emphatic nod. The old woman chuckled, voicing her appreciation of how energetic I was.
グッド。
As I looked back over to Ren and Neon, they gave me a wink.
でね、そろそろお昼にしないかな。
Ren's brilliant smile significantly approached with a bend that both Neon and I were trying to forget. Both looked to each other and at each other.
俺も男だ。努力はする。だが量が多すぎる。
よし、ケイちゃん。ここはおじさんに任せなさい。
Neon has never seemed as reliable as she does right now. I expect no less from the class representative.
レナ、どうせ食べるならさ、見晴らしのいいところで食べない？
それいい。賛成。
Brenna nodded and her head happily in response to Neon's proposal. Woo! We can go to the further temple. Woo! Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Cresting at the top of the stone stairway, a shrine drawn straight out of my imagination appeared before us. It had worn down a bit through the years, but fallen leaves had been swept up, giving it a tidy feeling.
ここはね、古出神社っていうの。多分見晴らしが一番いいところかな。
ここの場所、よく覚えといてね。
Oh my god, it lagged a bit. Okay, fine, happens.
もうすぐここでお祭りがあるんだから。
へえ、祭りにしちゃちょっと早いシーズンだよな。
綿流しは夏祭りじゃなくてね、昔は冬の終わりを喜ぶお祭りだったらしいよ。
Ah, yeah, but Tanagashi. Beginning of the hack. Beginning of the hack. I was embarrassed for assuming that festivals had to be held in the summer.
さて、弁当を広げてと。
Where is colored lunchboxes? Oh, sorry, were placed one after the other on top of the plastic sheet. Sure did smell delicious. It was Rene's home cooking. It went without saying that it would be delicious. But is it even possible to finish all of this? Hey, me on. It'll take more than just a good view to get this all down, you know?
こんにちはです。
Who's Rika-chan and Satoko? Why are they here? Mion grinned over at me. I see. This was her secret plan. The power in numbers! You have my thanks, Mion. Holding up when all the pieces are in place is my specialty.
騒がしいから来てみれば、これは何ですの？
見りゃわかるだろ。これからランチタイムだ。ビュッフェスタイルだ。 レナの手作り弁当に舌鼓だ。
そんなの見ればわかるでございますわ。どうして人様の庭でご座なんか広げてますの？
神社は公共の場所だぞ。勝手に独占するな。
圭一の言う通りですよ。みんなのお庭にしますです。
くー、やっぱりリカちゃんはいい子だな。座りな、そこ。一緒に食べよう。
After opening up a spot for Rika-chan, I promptly turned my back on Sadako.
ちょっとお待ちなさいな。私はどこに座ればいいんですの？
お前に座る場所はないし、食べる分もない。
大丈夫だよ。さとこちゃんの分もちゃんとあるから。
ない。さとこの分も俺がいただく。
そんなことは許せませんの。リカ。はい、お箸です。
Both Sadako and I leapt at the boxes, having it out with each other.
いやはや、ケイちゃん乗せるのうまいわ、ほんと。才能あるのかもしれない。
はい、お皿。みーちゃんも、リカちゃんも。
Ren whipped out a pair of chopsticks and paper plates.
僕たちも頑張らないとなくなってしまうです。
そうだね。よし、参戦と行くかな。
いっぱい食べてね。ちゃんとみんなの分あるから。
Ren said as she opened up a thermos. Just then I realized that this lunch was made under the assumptions that white people would be eating. They didn't change how much there was, but the implication behind it was different.
そのハンバーグは渡しませんわ。
いや、肘は反則だろう、さとこ。
襟首をつかむのも反則でございます。
It was a tough battle. Blocking with her full momentum and an elbow in opening moves, Sadako appeared to have the upper hand. But the difference in our proficiency with chopsticks proved to be fatal and gave me the upper hand.
最後のミートボール。
校長さとこ、破れたり。
This is just wonderful. This is just wonderful. I cannot. Sadako and I ambulantly began choking and at the same time falling backwards and spasming. Oh no! Oh no, for you! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no. Oh, Rika-chan patted me on the hand to clear it, even though it was actually stuck in my throat. Seeing that made Rihanna blush and breathe heavily in excitement. It was almost like flowers were floating all around her. Mion advised Rena to refrain from saying anything that could get her locked up. This is how our meals usually go. I'd do anything in my power, just so things could stay like this. The intense battle calmed, and finally everyone reached a point where they could begin talking. Receiving tea from the thermos, I let out a small sigh.
日本語ってやつはさ、どうしてこう味に対する賛辞が少ないんだろうな。
食事中の団らんって考えがそもそも近代に入ってからだからじゃない？
昔の人は無言で食事を済ませたそうだし、作る人もちょっぴり寂しかったろうね。
Aww, yeah, it's a bit sad though.
きっと昔の人は食べるのに忙しくて味を褒める暇もなかったのですわ。
That's just you.
でもね、美味しいの一言だけでも嬉しいよ。苦労の甲斐があったかなって。
She blushed a little as she said that.
美味しいです。
With an absolutely perfect time, Riki-chan struck Rena directly with praise. She looked straight at her with an expression of bewitching innocence. Bewitching innocence.
Huh?
Rena uttered an unintelligible noise. A ring of smoke rose from her hand with an audio poof.
リカちゃん、お持ち帰りじゃなくて、ありがとう。本当に美味しかったですよ。
Rena flushed red with excitement and pressed Riki-chan's and rubbing her cheek against her so hard that you could almost hear it.
リカちゃんには褒めてもらったお礼に、じゃーん、これをサービスね。
Oh, apple rabbits! After sticking toothpicks into them, she thrust them toward Riki-chan. After Riki-chan accepted them, the mood suddenly shifted in a bizarre way.
なんだよ、サトコ。その挑戦的な目は。
皆さんにはレナさんのリンゴを獲得できるだけの賛辞が用意できまして。
強気じゃんよ。ボキャ品のあんたにどんな賛辞が思いつくっての？
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 Neon!
ご覧遊ばせ。
After Sadako flashed Leon and me a definite look, she changed the tone of her voice suddenly.
あのね、レナお姉ちゃんのお弁当、サトコも美味しかったよ。
Sadako looked up at her reportedly while talking furiously. Wow, how was that praise? That's not even persuasion by tears, that's persuasion by cuteness, isn't it? This is Rena's limited special skill. She blushed and her hand spun, spinning around in circles. Don't fall for it, Rena! Of course, that was asking for the impossible. Rena gloomed Sadako and began rubbing her cheek against her.
かわいいかわいい。サトコちゃんもかわいいよ。お持ち帰り。はう。
Stab, push. Sadako was also presented with apple rabbits. After stuffing them into her mouth, she looked over at Mion and me again with that defiant gaze. It took only 5 seconds to take down Rena. That's unfair to think she had such a trick.
悔しければレナさんにご褒美がもらえるような賛辞をお考え遊ばせ。
Damn it! That was a dirty trick! First of all, that wasn't a phrase!
サトコ、それで勝てたつもりと、あんたらの底の浅い技とはわけが違うものを見せてあげようじゃない？
それは頼もしいぜ、ミオ。それはどんな技なんだ？
やるのはケイちゃん。
はあ？
見せてもらおうではございませんか。豊島のあがきを。
Ho 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 ho! The plan of attack she suggested was weak, but it was the only thing we had to beat Sadako. After sipping my tea, I started talking very naturally and calmly. Perfectly.
本当に美味しいよな。これってさ、全部手作りなのかい？
ううん。実はね、これほとんど冷凍物なの。
じゃあ、レナの手作りってどれだい？
その、恥ずかしいな。 えなきゃダメ？どうしても？
On the signature of weight loss, handmade lunchbox are especially melted into euphoria.
わかるよ。これでしょ。
Rana turned an even deeper shade red. Once I can't believe it, cracked a big on her face.
なんでわかるかな？レナの手作り。
Of course, Mion had told me beforehand. It's been perfect so far. After acting like I was shy, I waited a beat. Next would be the finisher.
レナの匂いがしたから。
Silence enveloped the area. Oh my god, it's so cringy. This is so cringy yet so bad. Yabe. 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 This is so cringy yet so bad. Yabe. Yabe. Rena, face still completely red, froze solid. With a small yelp, Sadako also blushed. Of course I did too.
レナの手作りのリンゴのウサギさんが食べたいな、なんて。
Even if that was all because I was competing against Satoko, it felt like I had crossed the line by a good 9 yards, I think. Then at that moment... Whoosh! It was a trapper way of container filled with rabbits. I don't understand why not that much people like Geichi X Rena because it's so wholesome. I can't. Instantly, dozens of apples were shown in my mouth, knocking me over. My head was forcibly laid upon her lap, and even more apples were shown into my mouth, while she was squealing, one apple after another. It was forced into my mouth, more and more and more. Apples.
ほうがはほほ、ほへはきごはきは。
ケイちゃん、殉職見事なり。どうよ、さとこ。うちらの完全勝利だね。
こんなんて信じられないですの。悔しくないもん。
Sarah ground her teeth, mortified. We did it! I claimed victory as my consciousness drifted slowly away from me. At that moment, Rena stopped her squealing and she suddenly realized something.
リカちゃん、食べないの？塩水強すぎたかな？
Looking over, Rika-chan had pulled the toothpick out of the apple wrapper, placed it in her cupped hands, and seemed to be at a loss for what to do.
うさぎさんがかわいそうです。助けてあげてほしいです。
Huh? Is it foreshadowing? Wait! What was that? It was the sound of blood spurting from Rena's nose. Oh no! She shook sporadically, her head wobbling back and forth. Then, coming back to her senses, she soon took all the apples around me, gathered them up with a whip, and mixed them back up on the plate. Rika-chan raised up Satoko's hand like a referee after having that plate of rabbit shot to her. She whispered.
僕たちが勝ちましたです。逆転負け。
Thus, my sacrifice is the being in vain. Well, at least you were laying on that girl's lap, you know. That's something. Okay, on that pleasant note, I guess we better save for now. Because it is because I'm still a bit sick, so I think we should end the stream for today. I hope that you enjoyed it, though. I really hope. And I hope that you saw it and not like, I will miss it, and that's all. I guess you can come tomorrow to my mama's channel. She will stream Pokemon. I don't know which Pokemon though. She would stream. I think maybe Pokemon Fire Red, or I don't know. I hope that you enjoyed this stream, and I hope that my mom will see you tomorrow. And I hope that you had a really fun being here with me, although I was like trying to be fun. So, thank you very much for coming, and I'll see y'all. I see you all in the next stream. Bye, bye, buns.